Hi, everyone. It's near the end of May here. May, what day is it today? May 29th. May 29th. Wow. That's what happens when you're retired. Um, so, what I wanted to talk about today, briefly, is our ongoing existential angst regarding our government and the big, beautiful bill that, frankly, I don't think it's going to end up going much of anywhere, but we'll see. We'll see. I think it's going to be whittled down quite a bit and may not even get through. It may get through. I don't know. It may get through. Um, but what I am seeing and what I am feeling and what I want, the message I want to convey to you today, if you haven't already come to this conclusion yourself, and you may well have done, is Trump is self-destructing. He's doing it right in front of us. And the more everybody around him says, black is white and white is black, and you're not seeing what you're seeing. Yeah, we are seeing what we're seeing. And whatever Biden did or didn't do or failed to do or whatever, Trump is doing more. And he is quickly going to allegedly Dementiaville and living there most of the time, blathering on about. He was talking about a friend of his and his trophy wife and how trophy wives don't work out that well. It's like, well, buddy, you should know about trophy wives. I mean, you've had a few, haven't you? So yeah, I bet you're an expert on the whole trophy wife thing. Uh, and calling people scum on Memorial Day. Half the country is scum. Happy Memorial Day. Happy Dead Soldier Day. And then you have to laugh. You have to laugh because he's so insane. And he's so obviously insane. And the more he opens his mouth, the more it is obvious to everyone. He's imploding. He's self-destructing. He's circling the drain. Now, I don't know how this is all going to play out, but the more I sit back and watch, the more I'm like, this, if I were a sadist or a masochist, this would be more entertaining than it actually is. But even with me, there's a side of me that makes me laugh because it's like, wow, he's just crashing. He's just crashing. And all the people around him and that little blonde Barbie who gets up there and says, it's all fine. And I don't know what you're talking about. And he's just great. Look at my cross. They can talk as much as they want. They're not convincing most of the country, of course. So I would say to you, don't turn your attention to him any more than you need to. Of course, go to the protests, sign the petitions, postcards, whatever else you feel like is helpful, do that. Absolutely. But don't put a lot of your energy towards him because he's an energy vampire suck person. You don't want to put your energy to him. Take your energy and put it away from him. At the very beginning of this, I said to my friends, let's resist, but let's also persist. We need to persist in what we want to manifest, not just run away from what and get angry at what we don't want, because that takes our energy, and we don't want to take our energy in a way that is not helping the situation. So put your energy towards all that gives you delight, all creativity that you want to create. It can be creativity in protests against him and stuff. Sure, it can be, absolutely. They did like a 30-mile protest in some state the other day, like 30-mile long, this 30-mile long thing. I don't know if you guys heard about that. You can do that, absolutely. But any way that you feel you want to put your creativity towards what we want to create, rather than what Trump is trying to destroy. Because he's not going to destroy us. He may help tumble this particular edifice And we may have to rebuild. I do feel we'll have to rebuild and restructure and close loopholes, etc. But I don't think that he's going to take us down with it. I don't think he is. So I would just say resist, yes, but persist more. Do that project you wanted to do. Do that volunteering you wanted to do that, write that thing you wanted to write, paint that thing you wanted to paint, go on that trip, whatever, you really wanted to do that. Put your focus on institutions that are doing the work. I'm doing some stuff I'm not really going to talk about, but, just do some things that help create what we want in the world instead of standing back and gassing us going, oh my God, what is he doing? Because it's not really working. He's getting, everybody in the world is suing him, everybody, and the courts keep going, no, 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 no. And it seems like it's not getting anywhere, but I think it is getting somewhere. And I think we will see sooner maybe rather than later that it is getting somewhere, and that all the resistance and all of the calling him on his crap is going to get us somewhere. So resist, yes, but persist more. Persist in creating what we want to see, not spending all of your energy pouring it at all the idiocy that man is creating, and all of his minions are creating. Okay? That's all I've got to say for right now. Okay, June 14th, No Kings protest, doing that. Sign up for one of those. He's going to do that stupid parade, break all the streets in Washington with the tanks, I guess. I guess they're going to let him do that, unless I hear different. All right, everybody, have a good rest of your week and your weekend, and stay strong.